little Miss Magnolia wanted to join us, so I mean, what better sidekick for a baby name video than a baby? Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Hallie, and today I'm going to be starting a new series on my channel. I'm going to be doing Baby Name Saturdays. I went through all of my previous videos, looked at the analytics, the retention rate, the click-through rate, all that good stuff, and I found out that your guys' favorite videos from me were my pregnancy content and my baby name content. So I've decided to dedicate every Saturday to a new themed baby name list. Now I can't claim the creativity of this idea. I actually follow two YouTubers, SJ and Baby Name Sundays. Both of them do this on Sundays and Mondays, so Baby Name Sunday obviously, and then SJ's on Monday. I will make sure to link their channels in the description box below because I always feel like you should give credit where credit is due. Baby Name Sundays, she's based in Canada, and then SJ is from the UK, and I was like, okay, so now it's time to bring an American into this baby name community, and so I've decided to do every Saturday. I absolutely love baby names. I love the origins, the history behind it, all that good stuff. So if you guys are naming a baby, a pet, you're an author and need some new names for your stories, or you're just like me and you just really like to listen to names, welcome to Baby Name Saturdays. And this week's theme is unisex, gender neutral baby names. Alright guys, quick little disclaimer, my daughter is in the crib right next to me, so if you hear some baby noises or crawling around, that's what she's doing. She's scooting around in her crib talking to herself. So, to get into the names, the first one I have is Rune. Rune means secret. It's common in Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, and it's very, very popular in Belgium. This name kind of reminds me of the name June, but with more of a unisex, kind of like edgier like twist to it. The second name on this list is actually one of my very favorite baby names at the moment, and that is the name Romy. Romy can be a girl's or a boy's name. The name means rosemary or a person from Rome. It has a Greek origin. This name can also be a nickname for the name Rosemary or Roman. So if you're wanting to use the nickname Romy but you don't want to use it as their first name, Rosemary and Roman would be really, really good choices to get the nickname Romy. I spelled it R-O-M-Y, but it can also be spelled R-O-M-E-E, R-O-M-I-E also. So a cute little nicknamey first name for you guys. This next unisex name is kind of on the rise right now. I've been seeing it a lot on baby names I love but won't be using videos, and also on Pinterest, and that name is Bowen. I'm wondering if this name is starting to take, oh, if you guys are seeing this, it's my binder with all my names. I'm wondering if this name is starting to take a little bit of a rise because the name Rowan has been so popular the last couple years, and Bowen sounds very similar, but it's kind of got like that boho-y feel to it. The name itself means son of Owen or son of young one, so a very cute type of name for your little one, young one. I'm digging it. It's of Welsh and Irish origin, so that's pretty interesting. And also the nickname is honestly what sold me on this name, and the nickname for Bowen is Bowie. How cute is that? Like, seriously. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Pinterest of people just naming their children Bowie. Also on like these baby name lists, some people just decide to name their child Bowie, and I think that is so adorable. I think it could go for either or, kind of a boho feel, but also kind of like you have the musical aspect to it because of David Bowie. It's all around a really cute name, and I think it's a name that could grow with them from infancy into adulthood. This next name I absolutely adore, probably because she's my favorite character on the show, Grace and Frankie, and that is the name Frankie. The name itself means free or truthful. It is of American origin. Frankie can be short for Frank, Francesca, Francis, or it just makes a really beautiful first name for a girl or a boy. The next name on this list I have is Perry. Perry means dweller by the pear tree, and it's of English origin. You can spell this name with a Y at the end, an I, an I-E, an E-E. It's one of those names that ends in E, like Perry, to where you could spell it just about any way you wanted to, which could also give a little unique twist to it. I've also seen it spelled for girls, P-E-R-I, with just one R in the middle. It just has that cute little E at the end that a lot of people are really fond of. The next name I have on this list is typically seen as a boy's name, and that is the name Koa. The reason I added this is because on a lot of unisex names that I see, people add the name Noah because people are starting to name their daughters Noah. And I was like, okay, well, that's on everybody's list. I want my list to be different so that people want to stay and watch my videos. And that is the name Koa. I think it's so pretty. It means brave or warrior. It's of Hawaiian origin, but there's also a fun little story that goes with the name Koa. Koa is a tree native to Hawaii, and the wood is used for building their surfboards and canoes. So the name itself is kind of part-time adventurer with like the brave and the warrior, but it also has like a nature aspect to it with there being a koa tree in Hawaii. So I think that that just is an all-over perfect name for a girl or a boy. It's short and sweet and it starts with a K, and I just love names that start with K. And so if you guys are looking for something like Noah, consider Koa for your girl or boy. The next name I have on this list is Haven. Haven means safe place and the origin is English. Number 8 is Linux. So I added this to the list because the name of linen has been so popular the last couple of years, and Linux is very similar except it ends in an X instead of an N. Linux means with many elm trees. It's a Scottish and Gaelic origin. The nicknames for this name are kind of endless. You have Lynn, Lenny, Knox, and the name Knox has been semi-popular. Like recently, I see it all over the place on baby name lists, Pinterest, Google, all that stuff. And so if you like the name but don't want to name your kid Knox, consider Linux. The next name on this list is a literary name, and that is the name Scout from To Kill a Mockingbird. The name Scout means to listen, or it could also be a occupational name in some places, and by that I mean you have like a baseball scout, they go scout out other people. There's also that meaning to it. It's an old French origin, and this name has started to be on the rise, as well as the name Atticus, which is also from To Kill a Mockingbird. And guys, I'm here for it. I love literary names. Number 10 is Elliott, and I will put both the spellings on the screen for you guys because I've seen more typically for boys and the other typically for girls. Elliott means the Lord is my God. It's an English origin, and some nicknames for this name are Elle, Leo, and Ellie. I think this name is, can you guys hear my baby? She's just talking so much. I think this name is beautiful for a boy or a girl. I've only recently seen it being used for girls, but I'm here for it. I think it is a masculine name for boys, but also Elliott for a girl is just kind of making a statement for her name. And also you get the beautiful nickname Elle, and I just think that is gorgeous. All right, this next name is a modern virtue name, sort of like the name Hope, Faith, that type of thing, and the name is Bliss. All right, guys, we got a little bit change of scenery, and little Miss Magnolia wanted to join us, so I mean, what better sidekick for a baby name video than a baby? But I was talking about the name Bliss. Bliss means perfect joy. It's of English origin, and it makes a very beautiful one-syllable middle name or a very bold first name. The next name on this list is also a literary name and has the name Sawyer. You've probably seen this on unisex or gender-neutral name videos before. The name Sawyer means woodcutter. It's of English origin, and the name itself has become popular from the book The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. I think it is honestly a beautiful name. Like, it could work really well for either or, and I think I might have even had it in one of my baby name videos before. I'll have my baby name playlist linked in the description box below in case you guys are interested in watching more. Next baby name I have is the name Cedar, and it means cedar tree. It's a nature name, and it is of English origin. The next name I have is Artie. It means noble, courageous, and it is of Roman origin. This name also has a Celtic meaning, which means bear. You have two different name meanings you could go off of, which I think is very interesting. This name could also be short for the name Arthur. If you're looking for a nickname for a more traditional name, if you're looking to name somebody in your family after an Arthur, you will always have this super cute nickname Artie. This next name I have seen on the rise recently, and I'm sure it's going to be in the baby name top 10 within the next couple of years because it is so gorgeous, and that is the name Bodhi. Bodhi means awakened or enlightened. It is from the Sanskrit origin. If I'm not pronouncing that origin right, I apologize. The name itself has a cute little story with it. The Buddhists think of Bodhi as a spiritual awakening or a freedom from the circle of life. And honestly, if you're not Buddhist at all, that is still such a beautiful meaning. Just freedom from like the circle of life, you know, to be enlightened, to be awakened, to have a spiritual awakening. I think that is such a beautiful meaning, and honestly the name itself is gorgeous and I love the way that it's spelled. The next name is Dakota, and that means ally or friend, and it is of Native American origin. And then following that, I have the name Coda, which you might be familiar from the movie Brother Bear, where the little bear is named Coda. And fun fact for you, the name Coda means little bear in Native American. So I thought that was a cute little thing that they did for that movie. I love both of these names, Dakota or Coda. I think they both could work for either or. A famous Dakota would be Dakota Fanning. And Coda, I mean, how could you not look at a baby girl or boy and name them Coda? Like, that would just fit anybody. The next baby name I have for you is Marley. Marley means seaside meadow. It is of English origin, and this name became one of the most popular unisex baby names in the United States from the singer Bob Marley. And honestly, it's gorgeous. It's a great name for a boy or a girl, or if you're looking to name a dog. There was Marley and Me, the movie with Owen Wilson and Jennifer Aniston in it, and honestly, it's a timeless name in my opinion. I don't think you could ever go wrong with it. Also guys, she is just fighting a nap right now. She loves being in mommy's videos, so if you guys subscribe, you'll see more of both of us, huh sis? The next unisex name I have is the name Remy. It means oarsman, and it is of Latin origin. A longer name for this could be Remington with the nickname Remy, or just Remy by itself. The next unisex baby name I have is River. River is obviously a nature name, so it just means like a stream of water. This name has become a more popular unisex name recently because Kelly Clarkson named her, I believe it was her daughter, River. And I didn't know this, but while I was researching for this video, before the past couple of years, River has actually been a more popular male name, and now more people are naming their daughters River, so it's become a very unisex name, and I'm here for it, guys. I love the nature names. I think that it's also a strong name because it begins and ends with an R, and I think an R is a very strong sounding letter, like river. Guys, that's gorgeous. This next name I have, I don't know if people would consider it a unisex name, but when I was researching for this video, I stumbled upon this name on a baby name list on Pinterest, and I fell in love with it. And then I thought, why couldn't it be for a boy or a girl? And that is the name Jacoby. And the name Jacoby, I'll put on the screen what it means because I did a lot of like researching it and I just could not figure out a good way to explain it to you guys, so I'll just put the definition on the screen. It is of Hebrew origin and it is a spin-off of the name Jacob. It had its peak in the US in 2008 at number 423 on the baby name charts, and that was for boys. And so this name has never been super popular, but I absolutely love it. Jacoby, like you could nickname them Jackie or B or literally whatever you wanted. I am here for it. I think it's a really cute name. And while I was researching this name, there's like 1,000 different ways you can spell this name, and so you could tweak this name to be spelled however fits you and like your vibe. So I think that it was a really gorgeous pick. All right guys, that is all right guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that she wasn't too much of a distraction. She's in almost all of my videos. Every time I try to do a sit down video by myself, she always wants to join. So if you guys are interested in baby name videos, I'm going to be doing this every single Saturday, and make sure you check out SJ and Baby Name Sundays videos because this is where I got the idea, and I would like you guys to give them some love if you like videos like this. Subscribe, there will be one every single Saturday, and if you guys have a suggestion for a baby name list you would like me to do, please leave a comment down below and I will get that list out for you guys. All right guys, we love all of our subscribers, and if you're new, subscribe so you can see more of us, huh? All right guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.